Every Friday, we go in depth with the Target 12 investigators. A frightening accident. Superior Court Judge Richard Licht was struck by a Jeep while crossing a Providence street in February. After multiple surgeries, months of rehab and recovery, he recently returned to the bench. And he sat down with Target 12 investigator Tim White for an exclusive interview about his journey. So Tim joins us now, and we all remember when this happened. Yeah. It was traumatic. There was real concern for that judge that night and the days to follow.
Yeah, there was. And he even told me he doesn't know how he survived that accident. Licht was thrown 35 feet. A police report says the driver of the Jeep failed to stop. The judge was not in a crosswalk as he crossed Smith Street on the way to the train station, so the driver was not cited. Now, Licht underwent 3 surgeries, including one to stop a brain bleed. Very scary. He says he received an outpouring of support from people, including hundreds of cards, many from strangers, and that support, to his surprise, made a real difference in his recovery.
Attitude matters, and I had the right attitude because people were rooting for me, and I felt not only did I owe it to myself, but I owed it to them to do everything I could to get better. So I'm so grateful to those people out there, many of whom I know, but actually many that I didn't know.
Did that surprise you?
Yes, it surprised me.
And it sounds like it helped?
Oh yeah, it helped tremendously.
And he says he hasn't been back to the scene since, right?
No, he hasn't, and it's a spot he has crossed hundreds of times. I mean, right in front of the State House. As you know, Kate, Licht is a longtime figure in Rhode Island politics and is a former lieutenant governor. But he did tell me he is much more careful now when crossing a street.
And I was with my wife, and we were crossing at a crosswalk, and the light said 6 seconds, and she started to walk, and I said, no, come back.
And a few years ago, you probably would have gone.
If there was 1 second, I probably would have ventured.
Probably a good lesson for all of us, too.
Yeah, indeed it is.
So it's good to see he's doing well.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. It was nice to see him in person, and he tells me, look, he's not 100% just yet, and he still goes to physical therapy twice a week. You have to remember, among his injuries, his femur was shattered in the crash, and that had to be rebuilt. So he was eager, though, to get back into the courtroom and did so full-time in August.
Wow. All right, Tim's full interview is right now on WPRI.com. Target 12 investigator Tim White, thank you.
Thank you.